It's the Coleyolson Show. See, because we took Coley and Colson and combined it. Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of Coleyolson Talk, Top 10. I'm Colson Oliver, joined by my wife, Coley.
Hello.
This week, Miss Cocky over here is going to try and predict my 10 favorite actresses.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we talked about our top 10 actors a few weeks ago, and you had said during that you'd be able to predict, I think you said 8 out of 10. I can't remember. But you're cocky thinking that you'll be able, because honestly, I made my list and it wasn't easy to come up with 10.
Yeah.
It's tricky. So if I can't do it for myself, how the hell are you going to do it for me?
Well, because I know you better than you know
do
yourself. Maybe.
So I asked a few people around that listen to our show and know us and stuff. And the common number that they are saying seems to be about 7.
Okay.
So they're saying that you're going to get 7 out of the 10.
That's what I'm pretty confident on myself.
Okay.
I was going to say 7.
So
looking at my list.
I have my list of 10. I have a few movies for examples of why I picked them. And I will be honest, if you name one that I like more than one, I will be honest and I will give it to you.
Okay.
So I have my 10. It's in no specific order. So you can just, I guess you can kind of...
I have a list of 10 and I also have some contenders that didn't make my top 10.
Okay.
So I'm pretty confident that
how many
all of your 10 are going to be
how many do you have total?
In front of me. I have quite a few.
Oh.
But I have...
Oh, I have 100. I'm just going to get out.
I have 10 and then I have 3 starred out
13.
of the rest. So 13.
Okay, so that's essentially 7 if,
Yep.
it's 3 over. The over-under is 3.
Yeah.
Or something. Plus minus is 3. I don't know. I don't gamble.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. I failed it twice. Okay, so I'll let you just name your... So I would say start with the ones that you're most confident with. And then...
I'm just probably going to go down my list.
Oh, shit. Do it your way.
Okay, I will. Okay. My first one is Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Drum roll, please. Get it?
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation. Meryl Streep did make my list. So the 3 examples I put, The Deer Hunter, I love her in The Deer Hunter. It's Complicated, which was that romantic comedy that came out like 12 years ago or 10 years ago with Alec Baldwin and Steve Martin, and The River Wild.
Yep.
I love The River Wild.
You sure do.
Yes, Kevin Bacon.
This was not a hard pick.
Okay, so I'll put a little check mark next to...
That's what I'm trying to do. I can't find my check mark.
I got a check mark, so just fuck off.
Wow.
Okay, you go... Okay, so that's 1. So 1 for 1.
Okay. Anne Hathaway.
Oh boy. It did not make my list.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh.
But...
Yeah, well, there's still more.
Okay.
So, you can't say but until the end.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, well, yeah, you're right, Anne Hathaway is better than blank.
Okay, yes, I get
it.
Yeah, rude.
Oh, shit.
Wow. You need to calm down.
Hey, I've had 8 hours sleep in the last 53 hours.
Yeah, okay.
It's true.
It might be true, but you were also napping all day.
No, I wasn't.
All evening.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
You fell asleep during the movie tonight.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, go ahead with your next one.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver did make my list. The examples, obviously, the Alien franchise, Copycat, Cabin in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Love Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So, Sigourney Weaver, we will put a check mark next to you. So right now you have 2 out of 3.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay. Ready for my 4th pick?
Yep.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis did make my list.
Yep.
Well, I mean, she's family.
Yeah, of course.
Get it?
Yes, I get it.
I don't even know if she is anymore. I don't even know if she's married to that guy anymore. But anyway. The examples I put, Halloween, obviously. Halloween, one of my favorite, if not my favorite horror movie. True Lies,
yeah,
which is such a fun movie. And she's great in it. Fantastic in it. And My Girl.
Yeah.
She's hilarious in that, too.
Yeah.
Fucking,
she is.
the bumper car scene, she's getting fucking rammed. It's so funny. Yeah, so Jamie Lee Curtis is on my list.
Okay.
So you're 3 for 4.
Yes, I am.
So the cockiness, it's paying off so far.
So far. Okay, pick number 5, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone did make my list. Okay, Emma Stone, Zombieland, Spider-Man, Superbad.
Mm-hmm.
I like Emma Stone.
You do?
Yeah. Okay.
I know you do,
This
obviously.
went nowhere. So you're, what, 4 for 5?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. What if you go 9 for 10 and then the Anne Hathaway turns out to be like, yeah, I do like her better than this one. And you get 10 for 10 technically.
Oh, I would not be surprised.
Just let me say, I'm thinking that you're going to have... you can't change your list now.
I'm not changing anything.
Okay. So I think that you're going to have one on here that I'll be honest with you, I had her on and I took her off.
Okay.
And I actually replaced her with Jamie Lee Curtis, oddly enough.
Okay.
So
I don't know where you're going with that yet.
Well, if you say the name, I'll tell you.
Okay.
And if you don't, I'll tell you at the end who it was.
All right.
So your next one.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie did not make my list.
Okay.
I like Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street, and I like her in that figure skating movie, I, Tonya, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. She was fucking great in that. But that's pretty well it. I'm not a Suicide Squad fan. I don't even know her from other shit. So she did not make my list.
All right, fair enough.
So you are now, what, 4 for 6?
Yeah.
So you can get one more wrong, and then you have to go perfect the rest of the way. Okay, cocky.
My confidence is
good. It's shattering. That's good. That's what I like.
We'll see.
Okay.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet did make my list.
Yes, she did.
So Kate Winslet, obviously from Titanic, Contagion. I like her in The Reader. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a good one. Do you remember that one where she plays like it's like, I think it's post World War II, and she's like banging that young boy, and it turns out that she was a Nazi officer.
I do not remember this at all.
Well, she can't read. That's why it's called The Reader. Yet she's being charged for crimes where she clearly couldn't have done them because she couldn't fucking read. So, yeah, it's a good movie. Check it out. I just won an Oscar for it, I think. Anyway, good movie. So
I don't recall it at all.
Kate Winslet did make my list, so you got 5.
Okay. Pick number 8 is Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates was originally on here. It's not the one that I took off, though.
Okay.
But she's not on here anymore. I don't know who I know who I replaced her with. Yeah, I love Kathy Bates, but again, only in every other movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've only seen I've seen a lot of her stuff, but I love her in Titanic. I love her in Revolutionary Road. Misery, obviously.
Yeah. That was my deciding one.
Okay, so she didn't make my list, but you have to go Perfect Now for the rest of the way. And I guarantee you're not going to, because I know that there's one on here that you forgot. So you fucked up.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh, shit. Okay.
How do you know I forgot?
Because I know you forgot. I
know.
hope that you forgot now, because I'm getting cocky. Okay, you go ahead with your next pick.
Drew Barrymore.
Oh, what are you, crazy? She did not make my list.
This is baloney.
No, it's not. I like her in Scream, and that's really all I can think I like her in.
E.T.
E.T., she's like fucking 4.
Doesn't matter.
She's good in it, but I don't know.
Whatever.
So you're at 6. At best, you can do is 6 right now.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
So wait, how many do you have? You have 9, 10, and then the 3?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh boy. This is not looking good for you.
Shut up.
So right now you have 5 correct. So you go ahead with your 9th pick.
Really? Is that all?
Yeah.
5?
You got Kate Winslet, Emma Stone, Meryl Streep, Sigourney Weaver, and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Boo. Okay. Anna Kendrick.
Did not make my list.
Oh, that's malarkey.
Hey, I told you in the end I would be honest with this. She didn't make the list. I like her in Pitch Perfect 1 and 2, and that's it. Again, she hasn't done...
Yeah.
That,
you like her in everything she does.
Oh, the Christmas movie was good
Yeah.
too. But again, her resumes, I can't go off of, she's done 5 movies, or however many I've probably only seen her in 5 or 6 movies.
Yeah, probably.
And you can't go like, that's a 50% ratio, where like somebody like...
It's about the roles and how much you like the roles, not how many they've done.
But the thing is I might like for example, Kate Winslet or Meryl Streep, I like more than 3.
Yeah.
Than what she's done. And yeah, she's done a lot more. So, I don't know. Anyway, you're bombing. Big time.
Okay.
You're flailing.
How rude.
You're drowning person grabbing at a sword blade. What's that saying? A drowning man will grab at a sword blade to try to save his life.
I've never heard that.
Well, you get it? That's what you're doing.
I get it. That would be bad, but...
You're reaching for anything you can here. You're fucking up.
Okay.
You don't know me. I think we should divorce.
Okay, I'm agreeing.
Go ahead. This is your 10th?
No, I've done 10.
Okay, so you're into your final, your starred 3.
Yes.
That you left out.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon made my list.
Okay, I debated long and hard on her. I moved her back and forth from a few people.
So Susan Sarandon, Thelma and Louise, The Client, and Stepmom. She's great. Mm-hmm. I like her in obviously other things too, but those are the big 3 that I'm a fan of.
Yes.
So yeah, she made it. So that is 6 out of 11. So we're going for 13 here. So this is your 12th.
Okay.
It'd be funny if all these 3 ones that you didn't or you debated on were all right.
Yep. Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain did make my list. You fucking idiot. You are the worst. So obviously...
she was one that I didn't think you liked enough of her stuff to put on the list.
No, but we talked about her... I don't know, because we kind of call her we think Kevin Costner is kind of Kevin Costner and everything.
Yeah.
But his movies are fucking great.
Yes.
Well, Jessica Chastain is Jessica Chastain and everything, but her movies are great.
Yes.
I love her in Zero Dark 30, Molly's Game, Interstellar. She's great in It. She plays the old Beverly.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain made my list.
Well, see, these picks are solid, I guess.
Uh-huh. So your next one Wait, this is your last one?
This is my last.
So this, if you get this, 1, 2, 3,
I do
4,
have
5, 6, 7. You have 7 now, but that's with 12.
Yeah.
So this will give you 8 with 13 guesses.
Yes. And I do have more guesses still on here that I didn't star. So.
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
No. I didn't even think of her because I think of her as TV.
Yeah.
She's done a few movies. In the movie, that one with Gandolfini, I loved her in. I think it was his last movie. When she plays like a massage therapist.
Yes.
You remember that?
No, I don't really remember it.
But she hasn't done movies, so that's why. I think of her as a TV person. Yeah. So no, she did not make my list.
Okay.
Honestly, when you said the name, I was thinking, who the hell is that? That's how much I didn't think of her.
Wow. But. Okay. So I think now you should tell me who I missed, and I will tell you if they're on the rest of my list.
Okay, so you missed Frances McDormand.
She's on my list.
Okay. So obviously Frances from Fargo, Primal Fear, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah.
She just won an Oscar this year again. She's a 3-time winner, I think, or even 3-time. She won for Fargo, she won for 3 Billboards, and she won for No Man's Land, or whatever the movie's called.
See, she was on my list. Yeah, I just didn't shortlist her.
I think she, not to spoil a future list that we're going to probably do, but I think she might be one of the best actresses of all time.
Yeah, I could see that for her.
Yeah. So her, one that you missed, Charlize Theron.
She's also on my list.
I have no idea if that's actually how you say her name, but that's how I say it, so fuck off. Monster, Prometheus, Devil's Advocate.
Yep.
I'm a fan.
I didn't miss her. She's on there.
Okay. Now, the one that I don't think that you would have thought of, but I don't know. We'll find out right now. This is the 10th and final one.
Yep.
Is Gina Davis.
Not on my list.
Okay. So now, don't say anything. I'll tell you the one that I replaced for Gina Davis. So Gina Davis, I love The Fly. She's in Beetlejuice. She's in A League of Their Own. She's again in Thelma and Louise.
She wasn't on my radar.
I love Gina Davis. I'm a huge fan. She hasn't done anything in I think she kind of didn't retire, but didn't work for a long time. But her in the 80s, fucking rules. Mm-hmm. And she's part of one of the best lines in cinema history in The Fly when she's telling the guy, her fucking creepy ex-boyfriend boss guy. Yeah. She's like, I'm onto something huge here. And he's like, what? His cock? It's fucking hilarious. So that's my 10. So let me just run through my 10 real quick. So I got Kate Winslet, Emma Stone, Meryl Streep, Sigourney Weaver, Gina Davis, Jessica Chastain, Susan Sarandon, Frances McDormand, Charlize Theron, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, I had Kathy Bates. Yep. I took her off, and I believe I put Jamie Lee Curtis in.
Okay.
Now, I had Molly Ringwald.
She was also on my list.
Okay, and I took her out and put in Gina Davis because Molly Ringwald has
it's only a handful of things. And
Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and...
It's 3 movies.
Yeah, she did Pretty in Pink, but I don't even really like the movie Pretty in Pink. I love her in Breakfast Club. I love her in 16 Candles.
Yeah, you do have quite the Molly Ringwald
she rules. So yeah, I took her out, put Gina Davis in because I like more of Gina Davis's roles. Yeah. So yeah, those are my 10. So can you have more that you can rhyme off, or
yeah? And
I'll tell you.
I had Glenn Close.
No, I like Glenn Close. Who the fuck is Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like her in Fatal Attraction, and I like her in...
And that's why she didn't have enough things that I was like, yeah, no.
Fun fact, she's the pirate who gets put in the boo box in It. She's dressed up as a man.
Yep, I know this.
Yeah, I was just telling them, you fuck.
Oh.
Who else you got?
So that's that. Christina Ricci?
Christina Ricci. I like her in Monster. I like her in Now and Then. I like her in that fucking Bucktooth movie. What's that called? Bucky Larson. She's great in that movie. She's the only real... Well, her and the line about gnaw through a carrot or whatever he says to him. You'd eat the shit out of a carrot. Anyway, sorry if you can hear Bruce snoring. He is snoring up a storm over there.
Yeah, he's a very sleepy boy.
Anybody else?
No, that is it. That's all I had.
So you fucked up. I think when I made my list, if you look at my list, the youngest person on here is Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Like my actresses that I picked, Jamie Lee Curtis is over 50, I believe. Charlize Theron is probably pushing 50. Frances is over 50. Susan Sarandon's over 50. Gina Davis is over 50. Sigourney Weaver's over 50. Meryl Streep's over 50. Kate Winslet's in her 40s, I would think. And Jessica Chastain is probably in her 40s.
Yeah.
So I picked old, older actresses.
Anna Kendrick didn't make yours, right?
No.
See, I call bullshit on that.
So who would you replace Anna Kendrick for on my list? I would tell you. I thought about her, but I didn't pick her. There's not the only ones on there that you named that I didn't think of were Christina Ricci and the Elaine Bennis, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Everybody else had crossed my mind.
I guess. I don't know. I was looking at the roles too, like that they've done, and my radar is different than your radar for stuff too.
What do you mean? Like
you might know more of their movies than I do.
Right,
looking at them. Like I could look at like Glenn Close and only know 3 movies that but you would know 10 of them. So
you know who is another one that I just thought of now that I might be able to replace? I actually probably could replace Emma Stone with, which is kind of funny because that would take all the young people out.
Who?
Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, who played Maid Marian. She was Gina Montana from Scarface, and she's in The Perfect Storm. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's good too.
But again, she kind of has stopped since I think she's doing more TV stuff now.
Yeah. But
again, I like those 3 movies I just named more than Emma Stone. Anything Emma Stone has done.
Yeah.
So that's one that I could replace. Like Gina with her fucking enormous hair and Scarface.
Yeah. I just I wasn't even listening.
I know
really.
I was watching you.
But you get you like these people,
Oh yeah.
If they're in a movie, you'd be like, "Oh, I'd see that." Like, you're not going to the theater to see their movies,
right?
But you don't hate them, which is something. Because you're not a big fan of a lot of actresses.
There's not any actress I'm like, ugh, I'm not going to that because of you, except for Ronda Rousey.
She's an actress.
Ronda Rousey, she is, because she was in that fucking, what was it? What the hell is that movie? Oh, she's in the Entourage movie.
Yeah.
She's in the Fast and Furious movie doing that fucking awful face that she makes. God, she might. Oh, and that she did a movie, Mile 22. Oh, was that bad? That was I don't know that. Peter Berg. He did Deepwater Horizon. He did The Patriots Day, Lone Survivor, and then he did this Mile 22, and she's in it. Oh my God, it was awful. She's the worst.
Sounds bad.
And there was a time when she was rumored to play Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat, and I was like, I'm not watching that. And the woman they picked is fucking great. Yeah, Ronda Rousey's the only one that I'm like, if I see her in a movie, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But luckily, she's only done bit parts because she isn't the best. She's not a very good actress. So anyway.
Yeah, no, she's not.
That's my list. I would stick to the top 10. The only one I would consider is taking Emma Stone out for Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
No, we'll keep Emma Stone because I said her.
So what was the final? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you did get 7, 9. But you gave it 13 guesses.
I think I had 9 of the people on my actual.
Yeah, but how big is your actual list?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8. 23, 24.
It's 18.
18, yeah. Oh, so you got 50%. So that's a 5 out of 10. That's a pass barely. That's a C minus. Okay.
What?
You fucking failed. You got 9 out of 18.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
yes.
50%. You are, by the way, just to throw this out there, you're the worst at math I've ever met.
But I'm actually really not.
You are. It's embarrassing.
But I'm not.
I'm telling
simple.
you numbers to write down. And I'm like, what was it today? I said 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 3, which is 16. Or, no, it was...
You said something.
I said 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3, which is 16. And you're like, okay, 32. Go ahead. And I was like, what?
I thought you...
You just fucking doubled it out of nowhere.
It wasn't out of nowhere.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I didn't know you were doing the doubling already. That's the problem.
Yeah,
anyway,
me saying 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 wasn't me doubling it. You know what your problem is? Not only are you shit at math, but you're shit at listening. You're just an awful, awful human.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's our top 10. So maybe this will bring you back down to reality and the fact that you don't know me.
No, I did pretty good.
Did you?
I think so.
Some of those were humiliating, let's be honest.
Really?
Really.
I don't think any of them were.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus was humiliating. You should be burying your head right now.
No.
Humiliating.
You really like her.
Yeah, and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Point, counterpoint. Fucking nailed me there.
Well, honestly, we did not say movie actresses. We just said actresses. So...
That's one we got to do is fucking TV wives.
Yeah, that's...
You don't like a lot of TV wives.
No,
I do, but I also
all
hate...
awful.
No, they're not all awful. Some of them are really good.
There's nobody really good.
There are really good.
No.
We'll get to that when we get to it. We'll argue that at the time. I don't think we could do a top 10 because we haven't seen a lot of sitcoms or
I can't think of
TV series with
10.
Yeah, do 5. I think we could do 5.
Yeah.
Or
for me, it wouldn't be a top. It would be just the worst of the worst.
Yeah, you're just not a fan. Now, here's a question: if I did wives, could you do husbands?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, I could probably do husbands.
So we'll do like maybe a top 5 or top 3. Like I'll do my favorite 3 wives, you do your favorite 3 husbands, and then we can. You can say like if I were to pick, just throwing it out there, Skylar White as my favorite wife, you could trash her and be like, no, this is why she's bad. And if you picked Walter White for your favorite husband, I could tell you why he's bad.
Okay.
Or good.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
Okay, we'll maybe do that one in the future. Any other top 10 ideas or top 5s or whatever? Anything you want to hear us talk about, just let us know. In person if you know us, or just over Instagram, Coley _ what is it?
No.
Oliver _ Coley?
No underscore, just Oliver Coley.
Oliver Coley on Instagram, and mine is horror _ sleeve on Instagram. So send us. We got a few requests. I think I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but on there for animals and Friday the 13th. Mm-hmm. But I could do my Friday the 13th right now, but you can't because you have a memory of a goldfish. So we literally will have to watch them all again, and you'll have to like rate them and then put them in order after we watch them. Yeah,
some of them stand out. But
yeah, you like
they all kind of run together.
Which one's the fake Jason? Meaning they try to go a different direction in it by not having Jason. It's a copycat. Which movie?
Number 3.
No. See? Which one doesn't have Jason?
I don't know.
Well, it was a trick question. I was hoping you were going to say 1.
No.
Yeah, technically, 5, but even 5 has flashbacks. But part 1, I was hoping you were going to say, because that's like Scream. Who's the killer in Friday the 13th? Jason! No, it's his mother, but Jason's still in the movie. Anyway, we're rambling about nothing.
We certainly are.
So, we'll be back in 2 weeks with something else. Keep an eye out. We're planning to do our favorite nudity scenes soon. Coley and I high five when there's nudity on, more led by me.
Yes,
where I'll be like,
for sure.
yes, and you'll hear a clap, and that's us high-fiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep an eye out. We'll keep throwing more of these out every 2 weeks, and any suggestions, hit us up on Instagram, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks for listening. Bye. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, like, and share all the shows available on Watchers. Doesn't this piano music remind you of Rocky Balboa training in Rocky 3? Ugh, I stink. To keep up with Coley and myself, follow us on Instagram at Oliver Coley and at _sleeve. And please follow Watchers_podcast for information on all our shows. Thanks again.